And the next Wizard101 walkthrough is Death! So I'm on my Death Wizard. Yes, I have a Death Wizard in case you didn't know that. And he's level 60. I have Waterworks gear. And I've had this guy just forever. He also has, I mean, he doesn't have full Waterworks gear, but basically, I think 2 pieces of it. Don't have the robe. But I've had this guy forever. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. And he was in wintertime, so that's just why I'm here. Like, I wouldn't actually, you know, go all the way here for a video. It's a pretty cool area, though, but I was just hanging out here, like, when I spawned in. So, I have a level 60 Death. And for the next walkthrough, because it's time. It's time for the next walkthrough. Blue and I are finishing up our Fire and Ice. We're getting close to that. That'll be done this summer. And then we already finished the, well, we're pretty close to finishing Pirate. It's like one more episode of Pirate, and we're done. We already finished the Life and Death, because we just had to do Mirage for that. So, at one point, we had 3 walkthroughs going at the same time, and now we're down to 2, but both of them are getting close. Like, the Fire and Ice is going to continue for a little bit, but it's still pretty close. So now, it's time to decide what the next walkthrough should be. A lot of people already guessed this, because they could see in my backpack I was kind of preparing for this with the new pet, and the pet is Death. So I already have a Death Wizard, but I'm just going to like be transferring gear, maybe 2 of these Waterwork pieces of gear over when the time is right, when we get to level 60, because I want to start over, you know, start new. I only have 1 full game walkthrough on the channel. It's not even complete yet, because Fire and Ice, we still have End of Polaris and Mirage. So I have 1 almost full game walkthrough, and this will be my next one. My Life was not a full game walkthrough because I started my channel when he was in Avalon, so there's no way I could record, you know, earlier than that. And then with my Storm was kind of my fun character that I leveled up by myself, kind of like off camera, but it turned into me showing him a lot more, and I really like Storm. So I would stream that a little bit, though. I streamed him leveling. I remember showing him in Chrysalis. I would stream that, and then I also streamed him leveling Mirage. So I think Blue and I did like a mini walkthrough of my Storm and Polaris too. So we've done plenty of walkthroughs. This one's gonna be different though. Instead of my partner in crime being Blue, this time Tara is going to be joining me, and the reason for that is Blue and I have already done a full game Fire and Ice walkthrough, and that's still going on. Also, Blue and I still have the other walkthroughs that we're going to be doing when new worlds come out. We have the Life and Death for the new world. We also have my Storm. His is Myth. My Storm, I usually live stream that, so that's my own walkthrough, and then his is Myth walkthrough. So there's a lot of walkthroughs going on with this. And this other one, I decided that I would go and have Tara join me just because it makes sense. And Blue's kind of been super busy with school as well, and we hardly even find time to be able to record the walkthroughs that we do. So for now, I'm excited to go ahead with this Death. It's also going to be Death in Life, so you'll see the different perspective of me being Death, and I really like Death. I mean, I think Death is one of the best schools. It's awesome. So I'm excited to announce that. It'll be fun. It'll be a full game walkthrough. It'll be also, here's an interesting thing, it'll be no dialogue. So Blue and I usually listen to dialogue just because we like to be thorough with everything, but this one is gonna be no dialogue because I have plenty of other walkthroughs that include dialogue, so it'll be a little faster in that sense, but it is Life and Death, so that's still kind of a slower grind through the levels. But no dialogue, and just, you know, going through the worlds, leveling up from, you know, 1 to 120, maybe even it'll probably be 130 by the point that we get, you know, further along, because walkthroughs take a while. Blue and Ice, Fire and Ice took 2 years plus, like it's going on 2 years, and we're still not even done. We're gonna finish it probably this summer. Walkthroughs are a big focal point on my channel, so it makes sense for me to continue doing it, and I still enjoy playing the game and leveling up through the game. But the thing about walkthroughs is they take a long time, so it's kind of spread out. It's not like, you know, I'm leveling super fast like I know some people do when they level new characters. They get from level like 1 to 50 in like a week. that doesn't happen with us. So it's spread out, so it's not, you know, doesn't feel like too much of a grind. It does in certain worlds like Zafaria, you know, and Chrysalis, but for now I'm excited because it's always fun starting a new character, and this will be one that I don't know how much I'll use it, but it'll be nice to have a death wizard. I'll still let Blue use his death most of the time. I mean, come on, it's going to be a while until I even get a max level death. Think about that. It's going to take a long time. But this will just be my fun leveling character. Tara will be joining me for that. So that'll be the walkthrough. No dialogue, so it should go a little faster, but it'll still be fun. I think you guys will enjoy it. But that is a big announcement that I wanted to make for you guys. I guess to finish this off, I could go and show the pet, because that was something I've been working on, and it's a really nice pet. But this is my old death character, which I'm not going to be deleting him because there's no reason for me to delete him, but I will transfer gear when we need to. But the extra seat that I made for a future wizard, and I did that on April Fool's Day, it was not April Fool's because I did delete my storm. It was my old storm, which had no use to me, so I deleted him, and now we have a space for that. Here's my old death. We're just going to leave him for now. He'll probably be next on the chopping block. Or I have a myth too. This is my brother's myth, because he used to play on this. I don't know what I would do with that. But let's switch over to my life for now. And we're going to look at the pet, and then we'll get out of here for this announcement. But I hope you guys are excited for it. It's going to be fun. It'll give you guys a new change of pace on the walkthrough. Kind of a new perspective on that. So I'm still in Grizzleheim from where I recorded the Mass Faint video, but let's head over and see the pet. Okay, the name is not official, but this is the official stats on the pet. So let's take off my mount. So here it is. Not Baby Barney. I'll probably change the name because that's that's not the name that I would want for a whole walkthrough, at least most of it. But it's a Death Dactyl. It has basically triple damage and the resist, so triple double, and then I'll probably put on any kind of like death damage. Probably death boons, usually the best one to go for there. Also with the 10 dealer, thanks again to Scarlet for helping me get this. She's been just a master of pets and has helped me a lot getting these, so she also helped me with my fire pet. So here's the death one. 10 dealer, pretty great. And then so we'll be starting with a lot of damage, good amount of resist, and then I also get the Death Blade and the Dark Pact, so those are both good spells to have, so it'll be nice. It'll be fun to start with that, and I'll be transferring that over whenever we make the character, so that'll be good. I'll put the Death Boon on. I'll have to transfer a Death Boon too. I think I have plenty of those though. But that is the announcement. That is the Death walkthrough that'll be starting this summer. I don't know exactly when, because it just kind of depends when things line up, but it will be this summer, and we'll be starting that full game walkthrough of Death and Tara's life. So Tara also has a life pet, the Kookaburra, so that'll be nice. There's a lot of time spent in making these pets for this too, so it'll be fun to officially do this. But that is the announcement. That is the next walkthrough that you guys will be seeing regularly on the channel. So hope you guys are excited for it. Blue and I still have plenty of walkthroughs. If you're kind of disappointed that I'm not doing it with Blue, trust me, Blue and I have done so many walkthroughs before. There's plenty more to come with new worlds. Every new world that comes out, it kind of pushes the walkthroughs that Blue and I are already doing out further. So we have all that, and usually for the Fire and Ice, which is probably going to be the last like walkthroughs that, well, it's not the last walkthrough that we're going to do, but it's usually like the last walkthrough that we complete each world. That one, it probably doesn't get finished until like 6 months plus after the new world comes out. So there's a lot of time there, a lot of content there. But the end all be all walkthrough that Blue and I have always talked about is if Blue and I both do a balance walkthrough. We both are on balance and we do a full game walkthrough. That is the ultimate walkthrough that we might do at some point. So that one's still out there. Because I don't have a balance. I've never even made a balance. I think maybe I did, but I got him to like level 10 or 20 and deleted him. I don't know. But that walkthrough, maybe you'll see that walkthrough in the next few years. I don't know. But that's something that's always been up in the air. We kind of joke about it, but I feel like someday we might actually do it. But who knows? Maybe we won't. maybe it's just a a dream that might never happen. But hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you're excited. Leave a like on this video if you are excited for that. Thanks again for Scarlett for helping with the pet. This walkthrough is gonna be great. Hope you guys are excited. I keep saying that, but I'm really excited. It's gonna be a good walkthrough, and it's gonna last a while. So I mean, that's how walkthroughs are. You know, walkthroughs are no small undertaking, and Blue and I definitely know that. So hope you guys are in for the long haul. Subscribe if you're new, so you know when that goes up. And I'll see you all next time.